So obviously these last sets of questions where you're reducing and or dividing or multiplying requires you to embed the factoring in as well. Okay, so this first one, to simplify, we're going to factor what we have. We notice this difference of two squares here factors into the sum and difference of the two bases being squared. And then in the denominator, we look to the two factors of negative 33, whose sum is negative 8. And that would be a minus 11 and a positive 3. Cancel the factors that you can, and that would be your solution. Z minus 3 divided by Z minus 11. Again, you can either use the equation editor to build your fraction, or you can put grouping symbols around them. And notice in these two problems, they didn't ask you for the restricted value. Okay, but do remember, okay, there's two restricted values for this original expression, correct? What are the things that Z can't equal? Z can't equal 11, and it can't equal negative 3. Which one's apparent in the simplified form? 11. So that, when we wind up graphing these, is going to be a vertical asymptote. Okay, but the other one, the one that gets canceled, if we were trying to graph this, is represented as what on your graph? You remember? It's just a hole in the graph. Okay, so there's a hole at negative 3, a vertical asymptote at 11. Okay, so if you happen to be asked what's an additional domain restriction, it's not asking for the 11. You can see that from the simplified form. It's basically asking you, were there any factors canceled that cannot be factors or cannot yield zeros for that expression.